Welcome, everyone. It's George Rapidas, chef and nutritionist. Welcome to Nutrition Corner, and today we're going to talk about a very beautiful cookbook called Cooking with Love, and we're going to be joined today by chef and author Ruth Milstein. Author Ruth Milstein was born in Israel and a graduate from Tel Aviv University, earning a master's degree in art and journalism, as well as studying jewelry design in Israel and in the United States. Upon coming to New York in 1985, she made a career in designing jewelry. However, her real passion and hobby was painting, food, and cooking. Ruth was always looking for ways to improve and experiment with different dishes from various cultures and ethnicities. Since then, her extensive travel in Europe and the U.S., combined with original family recipes, has brought forth new Israeli cuisine. Ruth currently resides in New York City with her husband of 18 years and joined today on our program, Nutrition Corner, here on blogtalkradio.com, is chef-author Ruth Milstein. Hello, Ruth.
Hello, George.
How are you?
I'm very good. Excited to talk to you.
Thank you. Welcome to the show. I'm so excited. I've been talking to a lot of my friends and a lot of the listeners, and I've posted it on Facebook and gotten the word around that we'll be having an interview with you today. Just for the listeners out there, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I was born and raised in Israel, in the center of Israel, in a very big house, surrounded by trees and vegetables, and very quiet neighborhood. And I graduated there from Tel Aviv University, and so I came to the United States as an exchange student, as you said, in 1895, and since then I'm here.
Tell us a little bit about the latest news. I got an email from you about some great news about your cookbook.
Yes,
it's been nominated.
The cookbook was nominated to Gourmet World Cookbook Award, which the results going to come sometime, I think, next month, in the middle of December.
Because I noticed that you also have a lot of low-fat recipes.
I have a lot of startup recipe, and I have a lot of a chapter about cutting down on cholesterol and fats, about nutrition, about fruits and vegetables, and how to handle food, especially meat and chicken. And there's a lot of substitutes. Like for chicken liver, I have 3 recipe substitutes to chicken liver, and you can make it day ahead or 2 days ahead. It's going to taste much better when you eat it. The chicken liver substitute is made from mushroom, eggplant, or zucchini.
Interesting.
Yes, and I have a substitute for salt, which I made it for myself, for my home all the time, made from sesame. You don't know the difference.
So it's substitute for salt.
You won't know the difference. Substitute for mayonnaise. I have 2 substitutes for mayonnaise, one from yogurt and one from tofu. Because the people that keep kosher, they can use the tofu. They can use mayonnaise substitute from yogurt with meat. You can use the substitute with tofu. And people that keep kosher, they can use the book as it is. Everything is kosher there. And the people that don't use kosher, they can eat everything. Most of the recipe of chicken, they can do it with the shrimps. Most of the recipe of the meat, they can use with pork.
Oh, so this cookbook would make a great gift.
Yes.
For someone that is trying to keep kosher.
Yes.
If
you keep kosher, the book is strictly kosher. You don't have to change anything.
So if anyone out there has a friend that they want to eat foods that are kosher, then this cookbook, it would be perfect for them.
Perfect for them.
Wonderful. That's another great point to purchase this cookbook. And again, I'm speaking today with chef-author Ruth Milstein, the author of the cookbook Cooking with Love, and you will fall in love with this cookbook. And the holidays are coming, and what better way to show your family and your friends you love them by purchasing this cookbook, Cooking with Love. And another great point to purchasing this cookbook is CDs. There's also a 4-disc CD set that comes with the cookbook. And the thing I love about this is you can just pop a CD into your car and listen to Ruth and listen to the preparation for various recipes from the cookbook. And so convenient.
Also, I want to mention, George, that you can also download it from my publisher, techpublishing.com. You can download the ebook straight to your computer also.
Oh, that comes in very handy.
It's very handy and very comfortable for people that want to keep it in the computer.
I'll tell you what recipe I love is this page 126, pineapple burgers. So you have a new twist to making a hamburger. Instead of the boring hamburger on a bun, all the moms out there that are just making boring hamburgers, they can just turn to page 126 and make a pineapple burger and pineapple sauce. So tell us a little bit about that recipe, burgers and pineapple sauce. That sounds just delicious and
because
colorful.
the pineapple gives some citrus to the meat, and it's very tasty. And instead of bread, which always, the bone is always white bread, I chose to serve it with rice.
And I like how you, one of the other great recipes in here is the watermelon. It's like a watermelon slush.
Yes, it was so easy to make. It's so easy to make it. It's so easy to make it. It's so refreshing in the summer. It's so refreshing. You're going to gain a lot of friends with that. A lot.
Well, that's perfect. Have your friends over.
Yes.
Just turn to page 279 in the Cooking with Love cookbook. And I noticed you didn't even add any sugar.
No. I try to cut on sugar and fat.
What are good ways to substitute for sugar in recipes?
When I bake, I use applesauce instead of sugar. It was great.
Okay.
It was great. I cut a lot of fat with when I cook. I cut a lot of fat by using a lot of herbs and spices.
Okay.
Which I have it always handy in my kitchen. I experiment with that, and I use a lot of ginger, olive oil, and olives, garlic, wine for cooking. It brings a lot of different taste and rich taste.
We're speaking with chef author Ruth Milstein. We're speaking about her wonderful cookbook, Cooking with Love. This is a book with recipes that are filled with love. And when Ruth Milstein talks about her family and sitting around the table eating together, you can just feel the caring love and support that's given through these recipes. And in a time when we need to be even more caring, loving, and economical both to ourselves and our loved ones, Ruth shows us how to do that in Cooking with Love. What other recipes do you...
And there is banana bread made from cereal, with cereal, which is local. You can make it also like 1, 2, 3. It's good for the holiday. I recommend even to start 2 days before, so the day that the guest going to come, you're going to be fresh, more fresh. Like the meat stew with wine, like you see it on the cover of the book. There is roast beef with orange. You can make it day or two before. There is beef chunk. You can do it day before. If you go to the chicken, there is chicken with peach sauce, which is very, very unique, and it's really tasty and looks great. And you can do it day before. Chicken balsamic with wine, which I do it all the time, and I always double the recipe and I freeze it immediately. And whenever I need it, just take it from the freezer, warm it up, and it's ready. Chicken breast roll with wine, or chicken breast filled with mushroom. All those recipes looks gourmet, taste gourmet, and you can make them ahead a day or two before.
And you don't have to be a gourmet chef.
You don't have to be gourmet chef.
Well, I love how you even experiment with tofu, and that's an ingredient that many people shy away from, tofu, which is kind of like a soy cheese.
Yes, page 235, I have the square tofu with ginger, and nobody recognizes tofu. They think it's cheese. Everybody says, what are you eating? This is cheese.